My roommate sent me a condescending checklist and then lost her mind when I stood up for myself. Send this to your Pookie Bear and drop a follow. I 22F live with a roommate 27F who frankly barely cleans. I'm the one who's constantly wiping counters, taking out the trash, doing dishes, cleaning up after her dog when she doesn't, all while working full-time and trying to keep the peace. I don't nitpick, I don't complain every time I clean something up. I just try to do my part and sometimes hers so the place stays livable. But the one time she finally decides to clean, and by clean I mean wipe the stove and toss out some trash, she texts me this long message while I'm at work. Not to have a conversation but to give me a passive-aggressive list of reminders about wiping the stove after I use it, putting my drinks away, emptying the dishwasher before she needs it, and sticking to some day-only counter rule that she mentioned once forever ago like it was a binding contract. She even made a weird point to say she cleaned out oil and asparagus in the trash, like that was some noble act that needed public acknowledgement. The message was condescending and it honestly caught me off guard. I told her I got the message and while I understood being overwhelmed, the delivery was unnecessary. I reminded her that I've been pulling my weight and cleaning up after her and her dogs more than she probably realizes. I said if we're going to start keeping tabs, I'll just stop cleaning up her messes too. I also said her burnout isn't mine to carry, that we both live here and I shouldn't have to walk on eggshells or be guilt-tripped just because I'm in the same space. She came back defensive, accusing me of overreacting, saying she was just asking me to pick up after myself, and called me a little girl for having feelings about how she talked to me. Then we ended up fighting in person where she kept gaslighting me, telling me I was delusional and twisting everything I said. I snapped and called her a bitch. Not proud of it, that part crossed the line and I owned it. I sent her a respectful apology for the name calling. I told her I shouldn't have said that, but I stood by the boundary I was setting. I let her know I wasn't going to keep going in circles, and that all I wanted was for us to live respectfully and decently, nothing more. Her response: "You effed up real bad. You're going to want to bite your tongue next time, little girl. You extremely crossed the line beyond my boundaries. Keep your apology and stick it up your ass, delusional bitch. Don't stop going to therapy either." So, that's where we are now. I guess I struck a nerve. I've been trying to be the adult, do my share and not make everything a thing. But the one time I speak up and set a boundary, I'm suddenly the problem. She acts like I'm a monster for reacting to her disrespect, when all I've been doing is trying to live peacefully in a space we both pay for. I'm tired of walking on eggshells around people who can dish it but lose their minds when it's handed back to them. I'm not perfect but I've been fair. I've tried. And now I'm just done. Thanks for letting me get that out.